And the real unboxing, the mustache.
Artists, storytellers, beatmakers, this is the latest news, deals, and free plugins from the music production world. Don't miss our unboxing of a brand new mic from Lewitt in this episode. The first story is going to be quick because I've got a full review coming out on it. Novation has released larger versions of their dedicated FL Studio MIDI controller called FLKey. The 49 and 61 key versions add to the already existing mini and 37 key and add some extra controls, including faders and a few other things at your fingertips. If you watched my review of the mini and 37, you'll know that this is the first keyboard that gives you excellent control of the FL Studio channel rack sequencer. But there's even more stuff on the 49 and 61 key versions, and I'll have the full review out for you soon. In the meantime, you can order the 49 and 61 key FLKey keyboards. The 49 is $230 and the 61 is $280. I'll add links below. Question of the week. What made you choose the DAW that you use today? Did you love the clip triggering features in Ableton Live, the channel rack in FL Studio, something special in Logic? What's your DAW of choice and why did you choose it? Comment below. GForce has released a new version of their Mellotron plugin called M-Tron Pro. This is version 4, and they've added some new features including really nice control of wow and flutter, and they've added some effects as well. The M-Tron Pro is based on an old instrument called the Mellotron, which used tapes to play back each note on a keyboard. Yes, tapes. This is way before digital sampling. The M-Tron Pro plugin has been around for a long time. I think they were the first company to release a Mellotron plugin. The original version of the plugin actually has some coffee stains on it. Too cool. Nowadays, you can find Mellotron plugins from lots of companies, including IK Multimedia and Arturia, but version 4 from GForce adds some new features and controls. The new interface is fully scalable, and it has a new browser to explore the over 800 presets. Undo, redo, copy and paste add to the interface updates. The new tape, wow, and flutter features give you a classic sound, and you can adjust the instability as well. The effects section adds amp simulation to add warmth, and also filter and ensemble effects as well. They've also upgraded the poly aftertouch and velocity controls. The M-Tron Pro 4 is on sale right now for £75 for a limited time. Fluid Chords, that amazing chord bending plugin. Remember this one? It lets you pitch bend with your pitch bend wheel from one chord to a totally different chord. Well, it's been updated to version 1.5, and they've added an auto chord bending mode, hands-free real-time features, and a dark skin option. The update is free if you own Fluid Chords already. I'll add a link to check out Fluid Chords below the video. Rupert Neve Designs has released a brand new full outboard channel strip called Newton Channel. And this is a more affordable channel strip from Rupert Neve, half the price of their Shelford channel strip. You get the preamp, EQ, and a compressor. And they've added a silk control at the end. Silk is their way of describing those harmonics that are reminiscent of vintage recordings. You get two silk modes with the Newton channel. Red silk adds harmonic content to the highs and mids, and blue silk adds them to the lows and low mids. The Newton channel is available to order right now for $1,999. Links to everything I've mentioned in this video are below.
It's first look time.
Actually, we should start calling this first listen, because we're always playing stuff that they need to listen to. Why do we call it first look?
Because we're looking at it first and then we listen.
Okay, first look and then listen. We're unboxing a brand new microphone today. Lewitt sent us this mic to try out, and they're sponsoring this segment of the video. This is the Pure Tube. Oh, it's the studio set too. Let's open her up.
Wow.
Pure Tube.
I opened a box.
Ugh. Here we go. Ready? Come on. Ugh. Ooh, check it out. I love the Lewitt shock mounts. They just look so heavy duty. They look like something from a Batman movie.
They do.
Right?
Wait, I want to do that.
Don't mess with me.
They're just heart bubbles.
Okay, we're getting so distracted by the shock mount. Check out the mic.
This is beautiful. I like the light bulb inside. I like the color of the light bulb. I like all the wires.
You haven't even
going
seen it
through.
lit up yet. What do you mean color of the light bulb?
Oh, okay.
By the way, it's a tube. It's not a light bulb, but it does emit light. Let's put it all together.
Okay.
Oh, we need a mic stand. I always forget that.
Hey, Arthur.
While we're setting this up, this mic actually has a 1-inch condenser capsule and a 12 AU7/ECC82 tube, whatever that means. It's got a nice tube, I guess.
And around we go.
This is a really nice shock mount. Cool. Okay, so let's plug that in. There it is. And is there an on-off switch? Here goes. Ready? Ah, there it is.
Ooh,
There it is. It's lit up. Do you see that?
illuminating.
Pure Tube is using a tube. Lewitt explains that unlike some vintage mics that have a high noise floor, the Pure Tube has a 7 decibel noise floor, which is much lower. Let's see what this thing sounds like. Okay, we're going from the Lewitt Pure Tube into their power supply, and then out from there into the Motu M2 audio interface right here. Nothing else in the middle, and this is going straight into Ableton Live. Okay, we've got the mic connected. Let's hear what you sound like.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. The Beatles.
2 jumps in a week, I bet you think that's pretty clever, don't you, boy? Flying on your motorcycle, watching all the ground beneath you drop. Kill yourself for recognition, kill yourself to never, ever stop.
Now let's add a little bit of Ultravox to it.
Why don't you sing more?
I do sing. I sing in these videos. I'm just throwing on some Valhalla Vintage Verbo.
2 jumps in a week, I bet you think that's pretty clever, don't you, boy? Flying on your motorcycle, watching all the ground beneath you drop. Kill yourself for recognition,
Right, go
kill
to the next
yourself
part.
to
Finish
never,
it.
ever stop. You broke another mirror, turning into something you are not. Don't leave me high, don't leave me dry, don't leave me high, don't leave me dry.
All right.
Wow, the mustache is really like bringing on this other vibe for you.
Oh, you think the mustache makes me a better singer?
Yes.
All right. We can't leave them high and dry. We've got to give them our opinion. Okay, there's something I like instantly about this. I just listened to my first line, and it has a little high-end sheen to it, but it's so not overdone.
Yes.
So many times with mics, that little high-end sparkle is too much and then it gets harsh, right? When you're listening back to it.
Is too much sparkle a bad thing?
Yes, too much
But
sparkle
yes,
can
I know
be bad.
exactly what you're talking about because that's what I felt like. It's just enough of a, I was going to call it smoothness,
Yeah,
like professional filter.
a little shiny glimmer
Yeah,
on
just
the
like
top.
a tiny bit.
I like when mics pick up things like D's and P's, and this did it really, really well. And I'm also noticing on other parts where I'm not singing, it is super quiet.
Oh, it's so quiet.
I don't hear anything there, right?
It's like you're in a sound booth. The Lewitt Pure Tube is $999, but you can upgrade to the studio set, which gives you some extras like a full shock mount, pop filter, and more.
Thanks to Lewitt for sending us this mic. I'll add links to this mic below the video, and you're probably gonna hear me using this mic again in the near future. There are some summer deals going on right now for hardware, including on the Roland SP404 and lots of Roland gear. You can find these discounts on Zounds and Sweetwater right now for a limited time. I'll add links to their sales below. This month, you can get 2 free plugins with purchase from Plugin Boutique and also ADSR Sounds. Plugin Boutique is giving away Comeback Kid by Baby Audio until the end of the month, and ADSR is giving away Fundamental Bass by WA Production. Links to all these deals and freebies are below the video.
SanjayC and I watched the Wham documentary last night, and all I want to say is go see it, and also what a beautiful story about friendship and support in music. Tag someone who loves and supports you in your creativity below. Like for us, one of them is The Frenetic. Thank you so much for our call today. Meet Davidson Lopez, aka Bula Ritual. Davidson is originally from Brazil, but lives in Australia. He created and designed the song using Microfreak. The melody is very percussive, inspired by Brazilian percussion rhythms. He feels music is a blessing, and I agree. Music is therapy, a way to heal and connect. Follow Davidson on Instagram and check out all his creativity and show some love. To have your music featured on SanjayC News, follow and tag SanjayC, hashtag SanjayC News, and make sure to make a public post of at least 60 seconds of your original instrumental music.
Okay, I'm gonna tread carefully here. This week's free plugin comes from a plugin company people love to hate, Unison Audio. And I think this is their first free plugin. Zen Master is a lo-fi plugin that gives you control of detuning and width, wobble, bit crushing, noise, and reverb. And in Unison Audio fashion, they use an extremely long page to explain why you need it, with quotes from users, commenters, and more. This is a free plugin, guys. We don't need that much convincing. Or do we? Well, don't forget, you need to give them your email address. If you're looking for more free plugins, don't miss last week's news video, and also check out my interview with Jonathan Morrison, where he shares his experience setting up an Atmos studio, and he's got some advice on starting out with Atmos mixing. Don't miss that video right here, and keep making the music you love.